Hello, Facebook family. Wait to see how many more people come on. Make sure my lighting is good. It's Friday night. What did I do wrong here? Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can tag anybody here. Okay. Trying to wait and see who else comes on, guys. Okay, I tagged a few people. Just waiting to see who all comes on. It is Friday night, guys. Yes, Friday. Well, it's kind of hard to keep up with my days. But it's all working out. There we go. There's Mary Griffin. Hi, Mary. Love you. So glad to have you. So glad to have you. That's one of the best R&B singers in the world is Mary Griffin, guys. Super bad. All day long. How are you? Love you. Please let me know when you're going to sing again. Well, you're probably not going to do that right now, but eventually. Even if it's doing it live, I'm going to watch. Hey, Rotunda, glad to have you. That's my cousin. Glad to have you. And there is Tamika. Let's see. Tamala. Hi, Tamala. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Had to put my glasses on, guys, because I can't really see that well. Neil Davis. Hi, Neil. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we got some new people. Y'all, please share, because I come on each and every night. I'm TessTims. Monday through Friday, between 7:30 and 8:30, I'm on. Let's see what Mary says. Share your distress video to your social media page. Okay, I will. I will share it. Yes, I will. Okay, Miss Taylor. Glad to have you. Hope everybody had a great day. Today is Friday. It is Friday. Hope it was productive. You're happy. You're de-stressing, because my last few episodes was all about, stress. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys tonight about, 5 tips on how to manage the stress. That's real important. Yes, it is. We'll wait a few more minutes, guys. See who else comes on, and then we'll get started. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight, especially for the ones that come on a continuous basis. Rotunda is on, and several of you guys always hop in. Hey, Eric, there's another homeboy. How you doing? Glad to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I like to come on and share all my good topics that can move you and inspire you guys. It's important so we can stay happy. And if you're not happy, let's get happy. find some happy somewhere, because that's important for you to be happy. And happiness comes from within. No one else can make you happy. Sherry Love Harris. Sherry Love Davis. Welcome, Sherry. Love you, Sherry. Glad to have you. You bees married now. Glad to have you. Glad you have you. Welcome. All right. That's my girl. Okay, guys, we got to get started. I don't want to hold you guys too long. My name is TessTims. I'm an international speaker, trainer, coach, mentor, and author. And I come on each and every night, Monday through Friday, and share inspirational, motivational topics. And tonight I'm going to be talking to you guys about tips on how to manage your stress. Peyton. Hi, Peyton. Glad to have you. So, guys, for the last few nights, I have been talking about stress. And stress is like a little silent killer. If we don't take control of the stress, it would eat us alive. I shared with you guys, for the ones who were not on the last episode, is the stress I went through when I had a bad business deal for my salon. And it was sold from under me. And it took me in a different place that I never wanted to go and don't ever want to go back to. And I know that we all have things that happen to us. Hey, Dora, glad to have you. And so that's why we've been talking about stress the last few episodes, because we all are going through different situations in our life right now. Hey, Portia, that's my baby. Glad to have you, Portia. Brilliant daughter of mine. And stress, guys, is something that we have to manage, because you cannot have stress in your life. And stress don't always have to be a bad thing. It could be stressful just driving to work every day in a lot of traffic, especially here in Houston. In California, especially in California, there's a lot of traffic. You know, if you got to be somewhere, you know, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you better leave home at 9 o'clock in the morning or 10 to make sure you're there if you're in LA. I've experienced that when I was there for conferences. So stress can come in all forms, shapes, and fashion. Stress could be you need to meet a deadline on a project. Or stress could be that you are taking a class course that your assignment is due, or you're getting ready for an exam. That's very stressful. So stress comes in all shapes, form, or fashion. It's how you manage the stress. I can sit here and tell you guys, I brought a lot of stress on myself by my time management, thinking I can achieve all these things before I go to work. I get up early in the morning and I do 100,000 things before I get there. Well, sometime I run over because I'm trying to cram all these things in. And that's not a good feeling. It makes you feel stressed. You're not your best self when you're that way. So how many of you guys can relate to what I'm saying? Can you relate that when you are trying to cram things in, then it makes you kind of all tizzed up and you just kind of not really yourself because you're trying to do all these things? So that's what stress does. And then I talked to you guys about how, I made a mistake, maybe not a mistake, but we learn from things that happen to us. You know, when you do things, just like I was saying about the salon issue, where the deal where I got into a salon and the parking wasn't bad and I couldn't bring other stylists into work. It was only enough parking for me and my assistant. Was totally a wrong deal for me. And then the building was sold from under me, and the owners did not ask me to purchase that salon. So there I was, invested all my money in a place now that was going to be torn down. I talked about this on the last episode, guys, and how it became very stressful for me. Well, I went into a state of depression. And for months and months, I could not attract a new client. I talked about how when someone referred me a client, I was not my best self. And I had to repeat this story, but I just want to share with you guys how things happen. And you never know when you're going to be in a situation that's out of your control. It's what you do when it shows up, guys. It's what you do when it shows up. Hey, Sharon, glad to have you. So I wanted to use that example is that what I went through and how I had to come out of it. And it took me months to come out of it until I had to get a handle on myself. Because, I couldn't focus. When you are depressed, you can't focus. Things are fuzzy and you can't make the right decision. And, it affects your family life. It affects, everything about you. My clients that I did have could feel my negative energy. My assistant could feel my negative energy. So then everything starts to break down. Everything starts to break down. So I had to learn how to manage the stress, how to reduce the stress. And every now and then I get through a tizzy. And I have to, I'll go to bed. When I feel like I'm stressed, I just go and take a nap. How many people can relate to that? How many people can relate to just go to bed? Just take a nap. When you take a nap, now you're reducing your stress. You're getting rest so that you can rejuvenate all over again. And we do need that, especially as we get older. I'll be 60 years old, my birthday. And so sometimes I have to take a nap, guys. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I take a nap. That 30-minute power nap or that hour power nap makes a difference in my stress level. I know a lot of you guys on this call, you might not be old enough to understand. But as time gets along, you will understand that you need to take a nap. It's okay. It's okay. Yes, wow, you do take a nap. Yeah, Ratanda says she likes to take a nap. Yes, guys, take a nap. It just relaxes you. It relaxes you so that you can be your best self. Hey, cousin, there's James. Glad to have you. All the way from Gulfport, Mississippi, by way of California. How things are doing well there. So, guys, just think about what you need to do to reduce your stress level. We've been talking about this the last few episodes. If you missed my last 2 episodes, guys, hop on and listen to them because it will make a difference in your life. Every one of us have to make a change in our life for the better. When you do better, when you know better, you're going to do better. So when you get yourself in situations that cause you to be stressful, guys, you just find a solution to get out of it. You find a solution to get out of it, to reduce the stress. Because stress will kill you. Stress will cause your body to where you don't even recognize your body. I told you guys, when I got stranded in the car, had to be rescued by a boat. I wasn't stressful. It wasn't stressful for me during the process because I had the faith that no, I was going to be rescued. But it was the after fact that got me, guys. That I went into that depression. The outburst of crying. That no, I had to go through an alligator pond to get out. Y'all don't hear me. So we all go through something, guys. With this corona deal, this coronavirus, guys, everybody was equal during this time. Didn't matter about how much money you had or where you are in economically, whether you didn't have money, whether you had money, or it didn't have anything to do with money. We were all reduced to the same level where we had to get still. The unknowing about the whole outcome was stressful to a lot of us, which caused anxiety. Not knowing if you're gonna, when you can go back to work, not knowing if you were gonna be able to feed your family, not knowing that you needed to do something different because you were fearful of going back to your job because you could not be what they call social distancing with your business and your clients. Hey, Portia. Yes. So the stress, guys, think about what it can do to you. With this whole solution that you can do around the stress, find a way that you can come out of it. Don't say, I can't come out of it, because you can. You got to go through it, guys. You got to go through it. You got to go through it. You got to push through. You got to push through until you come out of it. Because it won't last forever. Just remember that. It's only a season. Oh, y'all better ask somebody. It's only a season. It don't last forever. Whatever you're going through. Just remember, guys, it don't last forever. Yes, Lord, it don't last forever. Hey, Mavis, glad to have you. Another one of the co-authors that's on. It don't last forever. She's one of my co-authors in the Trailblazers Women Who Leads book that's getting ready to launch. Welcome, Mavis. So, guys, just remember, you got to push through when you think you can't push through. You got to push through. Hey, Sharon, welcome. You got to push through. I think it's Valerie. Yeah, Valerie. Welcome, Valerie. It's all about you, your perception too, guys. Y'all hear me talk about your perception. It's how you see things. When you see things in a different manner, then you can come up with a solution on whatever you're going through. Don't wallow in your sorrow. There's nothing wrong with wallowing in your sorrow, guys. But just don't stay there. Remember, I went through it. Remember, I went through it when the salon was sold from under me. That I spent thousands of dollars of my money and time. Investment. It was an investment in my business. But you know what, guys? That was then. But that wasn't meant for me. That's why it happened the way it is. But when I was going through it, guys, all I could think about what I lost. But looking at it now, guys, that wasn't meant for me. That salon was not meant for me. God had a different plan for me. A different path for me. And he got a different path for you. Yes, he does. Hi, Arnetta. Glad to have you. He got a different path for you. Another top hairstylist, beauty professional, go-getter, Arnetta. Welcome. Yes, guys, he has another path for you and another plan for you. When you're going through whatever that is, that is causing you to be stressed, just think about it, guys. It's only a season, and you will get through it. But you got to go through this so that you can get out on the other side. Because when you when you can reach the other side, guys, it's so much better on the other side. I think about it. I didn't have gas money to put in my car. Y'all don't understand me. I was that girl that was making $30,000, $40,000 a month with ease and grace because I created that life for myself. I became an expert in my field so that I could provide my clients with the best service. So when you become the best at what you do, guys, then you can get paid for what you're worth. But if you don't want to invest in you, and start saying, oh, I don't have the money, I can't do this, it's not the right time. When is the right time? When the light is green on the freeway, guys? When is the right time? When is it? Hey, Contessa, how are you? Welcome. So, guys, it's about reducing your stress level. It is so important. All that stuff I was just talking to you guys about with me going through, I made it through. But I was determined with some help. I was going to the church counselor every Wednesday, like clockwork. A lot of you guys don't believe in counseling, but you can't do this alone. You can't do it alone. You have to reach out and reach for help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to do what you need to do to make it better for your life. Arnetta says, right, stop it and step out on faith. You have to step out on faith regardless of what it looks like, guys. You got to do it afraid. You got to do it afraid. Don't matter what it look like. Don't listen to the naysayers. You got to look forward. I tell you all the time, guys, for the one who's been following me, your closest people that's around you will be the ones that don't believe in you. It could be your own family. It could be your best friend. They're saying you can't do something. And then you all stressed out and worried about what somebody else said. Oh, I'm worried about this person. I'm worried about that person. Don't worry about what people say. Who cares? All that matters is what you feel about you and what you're doing, so that you can eliminate your stress. Hey, mama. There's my mama. Love you. Eliminate your stress. And it starts with you changing the way you see everything. Changing the way you see whatever that you're in, whatever that is. Think about a solution to get you out of it. Because remember, there's two parts of our mind, guys. That's your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind works 24 hours a day when you're sleeping. Yes, it does. If you go to bed with something on your mind that's worrying you, that's troubling you, oh my goodness, when you wake up the next morning, guys, you got to answer to your solution. How many people can testify for that? You got to answer to your solution, because your subconscious gets busy figuring out what you need to do. Because that's what's most important to what's on your mindset. That's on your thought process. You can't try to figure out everything. So your subconscious is only going to focus on what you're so focused on. So it gets busy figuring out a solution. Yes, it does. I'm a witness. And when you wake up, that's, I got an answer to my problem. And then what happens is your conscious mind, of your conscious part of your mind, guys, it gets busy. It gets busy doing the work. Excuse me. It gets busy doing the work, because those two parts of your mind, they work together. One part of your mind can't work without the other part of your mind. You need both of them to survive, to live, and to have in whatever way you want to be. Because emotions take us all over the place if we allow. Our emotions keep us in a hot mess sometimes. Our emotions will have us, the ego telling us, oh, you don't need to do that right now. You need to wait. That ego, that's right here, that's telling you, you need to wait. The time is not right. Let's do something else. That's that ego don't want you to win. The ego don't want you to win. The ego don't want you to win, guys. You got to be cautious about what you're listening to. You got to be cautious about who you're listening to. You got to be cautious who you're talking to. You got to be cautious who's in your circle. You got to be cautious, guys. You got to be cautious. Yes, you do. So I got off on another tangent there, but I just want to tell y'all guys, I get excited, I get moved and inspired when I come on and talk to you because I am so clear what I'm here to do. Hi, Lachelle, welcome. So I'm going to give you guys 5 tips to manage your stress level. How many people with me? How many people got it? How many people feeling what I'm saying? Because, guys, you are in control of your stress level. Did you guys know that you get to turn it on and off when you get ready? When you identify whatever that is, you get to turn it on. You get to turn it off when you get ready. Remember, when I was so stressed out, guys, I had to ask the guy that had bought the salon if I could get out of my lease. Because every day I went into the salon, it was eating my soul, guys. Y'all don't hear me. It was eating my soul that I was going to have to move in 7 more months. That I invested all of my money. That somebody else now is bought the building and is going to tear down. Y'all didn't hear me. So every day I went to work, guys, I was stressed all the way out. My clients could feel my energy. My assistant could feel my energy. I couldn't attract a new client. I couldn't be my best self. When you are stressed out, guys, you can't be the best that God put you to be here to be. Because you're too busy stressed out. You're stressed out. You're stressed. Y'all hear me? You're stressed. You're stressed out. You can't focus. You can't remember things. You're all over the place. You're having crying outbursts. You're emotional. You're hollering and in anger with everybody. Anything sets you off. How many people can relate to what I'm saying? How many of you all got me on here? How many of you guys got it? So what you gonna do now? When you already know you in this place, what you gonna do to come out of it? If you can't do it alone, seek help. Seek professional help. I talked about this last night, guys. It is so important that we get help. It's so important that we reach out to someone that can listen to us. It's so important. So let me give y'all the tips, because I went all over. I'm everywhere. I'm all over the place. Because I get excited when I think about this, because I already know I've been there. And every now and then, I go off the tangent a little bit, and I got to get right back on. I just go to bed. Oh, gosh. I just go to sleep. If I'm having a stressful day, I just go get in the bed. Just go to bed and take a nap. I just take a nap. And when I wake up, I'm rejuvenated. I'm good. I'm good. I'm like happy. I'm like, okay. My mind at rest. My mind rest. Yes. Now, here are the tips to manage your stress level. Number 1, create your to-be list. If you've been following me on the previous episode, you hear me talking about a to-be list. That to-be list, guys, is for you to write everything you need to do the next day. Yes, the next day. So that you can follow a list of things that's most important for you to accomplish the next day. Oh, my mom says, stress can lead to healthy change and motivation. Yes, it can. She is so right. The stress that you've gone through and the stress I've just told you guys about has motivated me to get where I am today. If I had not gone through what I have gone through, guys, there's no way that I could have created an online school for hairstylists. There's no way I could create write a book or become a co-author with another group. launch funnels that I'm getting ready to launch now to help you to be able to attract your ideal client through a funnel. To create courses to help you to get stable emotionally. There's no way I could have done all of these things if I hadn't gone through what I've gone through. But I had to push through. And I had to push through. I kept getting up. I get back down. I kept getting up. And I get back down. And I kept getting up and getting back down. And I kept on getting up till I got up. You just got to keep getting up. You just got to keep getting up, guys. Just keep getting up. Because it's only temporary. Number 2. Work on things that's most important to you guys. Work on things that's most important to you. Yes. Number 3. Time management. Time management is everything. When you do your to-be list, guys, set your time up wisely. I'm a victim of trying to cram everything in, guys. And it causes stress for me. Because I want to do all these things. All these things first. And then do something. I'm working on the time management. I'm getting better every day. Every day. Number 4. Decide on what's most important to you. Decide on, out of everything on your to-be list, what is most important to you. And you focus on that first. If you're trying to meet a deadline, focus on whatever you need to do to complete that deadline first on your list. This is going to reduce your stress. If you need to take, say when the kids go back to school, they're not all in school yet, leave a little earlier so that you can get there on time with your children. So you're not stressful while you're driving your kids to school. Or when you're on your way to work, leave a little early. That will make a difference on your stress level. So when you get to your destination, you're not in a tizzy. We get in a tizzy, guys. Yes, we do. Number 5 is proper rest. I just got to saying it, guys. Hey, Lori, glad to have you back. I just got to say, Jacqueline, welcome. Another co-author, welcome. Another co-author with the Trailblazers of Women, Women Who Lead. Guys, I just got to saying about your rest. Rest is so important because if you don't get proper rest, guys, it will tear your body down. It will tear you down. That was another thing I had to work on, is learning how to manage my time so that I could rest more. I'm a night owl. When everybody else is asleep, I'm up working on a project. But then when I do that, I have to sleep late so that I can get enough rest. So you have to balance your time. Whatever works for you, works for you. If you need to go to bed at 9 so that you can have adequate rest, then you go to bed at 9. If you need to go to bed at 12, then go to bed at 12. But you are in control of your rest. It reduces your stress. Number 6, reach out to an accountability partner to share things that's going on with you guys. If you are not seeking out counseling, seek for someone that understands you and you understand them and share what's going on with you. Not someone that's going to be negative. There's my honey. Hey, Jose. How are you? Not someone that's going to be negative, guys. You want to make sure that when you share what's going on with you, someone that's going to give you positive feedback. Not somebody that's going to tear you down. You don't need that. You need someone that's going to uplift you. I have an accountability partner right now. that I talk to every single day. If we don't talk every day, we go for a walk, a 3-mile walk every day. We went this morning for a walk. We decided, no, we're not going to do a walk today. We're going to go and have a little light breakfast, a midday breakfast. And we did. And we talk. What is my plan for the day? What's the plan for the weekend? What's the plan for Monday? That's my accountability partner. And we discuss what she has to do. See, you get someone like that in your life, guys. It matters when you can get someone that understands you and you understand them. Because not everybody gets you. Not everybody you can share things with. Not everybody want to hear it. They tune you out. And that's fine. Not everybody want to hear it. So you get your accountability partner. If you're going through a stress, my accountability partner has called me crying over getting laid off from her job. And within the next couple of days, she snapped out of that and said, okay, you wallowed in your sorrow for 2 days. What you going to do now? What's your solution? She came up with a solution. And I validated it for her. And she's good now. So we all go through something, guys. So think about it. Anything to reduce your stress? Oh my gosh, it matters. When you can reduce your stress, it really does. We want to be happy. The only way, guys, you can be happy in this world, it starts with you. And happiness, guys, does not come from somebody else. Happiness comes from within. Don't look for someone else, guys, to bring happiness to you. You can't attract happiness if you're not happy. If every time you complain about this and complain about that and complain about this, oh, this not going to work, and that's not going to work, and that's not going to work, and what if this happened, and what if that happened? Oh, my goodness. Who wants to hear that? Do you want to be in a relationship with someone you constantly complaining? Constantly, what if this happens? No. I'm not saying you have to be happy every day because that's being unrealistic. Things do happen. But happiness starts with you. That's what's good about life. That's what's good about being an architect of your own life. Because you get to choose what that looks like. You get to choose. That's what's good. Yes. The next one is listen to your inner self. Listen to your inner voice. That inner voice will never steer you wrong. When you make a decision to do something, if that inner voice said, hey, you should do it, do it. Not the ego now. It's a difference. That ego will keep you in a hot mess. So guys, I'm going to repeat the 5 different tips. I'm sorry, I gave you 7 different tips. 7 different tips that will help you to manage your stress level. How many people on here can relate to what I'm saying? Has what I've been sharing with you guys moved and inspired you? Please wave. Let me know that. Let me know you guys are feeling me. Thumbs up or something, guys. Tell me. Let me know what's okay. Good. I got you. All right. Thumbs up. Good. That's what I want to hear. Yes. Mavis said, accountability partner is the key. Yes. All right. Tamika, oh my goodness. Tamika Jane. She is one of the top stylists in the country. That's my girl. She is a mover and a shaker. She's a connector when it comes to the hairstylist. She's the one to put it all together. She created a group called Behind the Glass. I'm one of the administrators in the group, and we have a great time. The stylists on there are phenomenal women, and I love it. For any other stylists out there that's listening, you guys should join in with us. It's called Behind the Glass, and we have things that go on each and every night. My night is on Wednesday nights. I do Passion Wednesday. So welcome, Tamika. Welcome. So guys, I'm going to continue on now with how to manage your stress. One is write down your to-be list. That to-be list, guys, That is key because it helps you keep you organized so that you write down what you want to do the next day. I label it called my to-be list because you have to be the person that you say you want to be, and it starts with your list. You write down the things that's most important to you, and you check them off. Okay. Number 2 is time management. I was telling you guys, you might have to leave a little early if you need to take your kid to school. If you need to get to work on time, you might have to leave a little early. Number 3, work on things that's most important to you. I just said that. Work on things that's most important to you. If you got a task that you're trying to complete, if you got a project that you're trying to complete, if you want to move into a bigger place or a new salon or a new home, then, hey, let's work on that. What's most important to you getting it done or writing a new book? Work on that first. Work on that. Number 4 is decide on what's most important to you. And that's your work, your rest. Your rest is everything, guys. I just tell you guys about me taking a nap. When I'm feeling a certain type of way, I just go to bed. I just go to sleep. I just take a nap. It might be 2 o'clock in the day. It might be 4 o'clock in the day. Hey, I'm self-employed. I just take a nap. When I take a nap and I wake up, guys, I feel better. So your proper rest is important to reducing your stress level. Some of you guys go to bed at 7. Some of you guys go to bed at 9. Some go to midnight. I'm a night owl. I get a lot of things done in the middle of the night, but I'll sleep a little later to offset the time. So you got to decide on what's most important to you. Getting rest is adequate. You have to make sure this will help you to reduce your stress level. Number 6, accountability partner, guys. I just shared with you guys that I have an accountability partner. I talk to her every day. If we don't go for a walk, if we don't have a breakfast in the morning or something like that, that's who I talk to. We share ideas. And if you're going through some type of stress, it's all right to get counseling. Seek some professional help, guys, if you can't manage it. But remember, if you seek an accountability partner, guys, don't get with someone that's beating you up, that's creating more negative energy around whatever you're sharing. Get with someone that feeds more positive energy into you because it's important. And you feed positive energy into her or he, or it doesn't have to be a female, it could be a male. And last but not least, listen to your inner self. Oh my gosh. Guys, you got to listen. You got to listen to that voice that's telling you its time is now. Do it now. Don't wait. The time is now. It's not what happened yesterday. All the stories I've been telling you guys, that happened months ago, years ago. It's about now. Those experiences that I have experienced got me to where I am now, this day, this moment. The moment is now, guys. I want you to ask yourself, what have you learned from the stress that's going on right now? What can you learn from that stress? How can you solve the situation? What is the solution to the stress? Remember, you're the architect. And remember, you got 2 parts to your mind, that subconscious mind and your conscious mind. Because that conscious mind, oh my gosh, gets busy doing the work. That subconscious mind focus on the things that you're most focused about. Hey, Betty, welcome. So guys, remember, you're in control of it all. You get to reduce the stress when you say, the time is now for me to get off the sofa and do something about my situation. Stop wallowing in my sorrow and do something about my situation. Remember, guys, I had to get it together. I was into a tizzy, crying, outburst. I had said, let me get myself together. You can do this. I was going to the counselor every Wednesday at the church. So guys, whatever you need to do it, just do it. Don't matter about what people say. It's for you. It's to help you. When you are stress-free, you have a wonderful, amazing life. When you're stress-free. When you can reduce that stress, guys, oh my gosh, that is a wonderful feeling. It's an amazing feeling. Amazing feeling when you can reduce your stress. There was a book I used to read. It was a little small paperback book. And it was called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. I love that book. Just have a little bit of little quotes in that book. And I would always read that book because that book made a difference in my life. It helped me get through. And another book I'm going to share with you guys that helped me too. It was Open Your Mind to Receive by Catherine Ponder. Open Your Mind to Receive by Catherine Ponder. Because that book made me realize that I had so much that was awaiting me, that I needed to get out of my own way, that stuff, that all of those things that I was upset about with the salon and the guy selling the place and the guy stealing my equipment and, you know, my fabulous white equipment that I lost $9,000 on. I mean, that was just stuff, guys. Because I know that God got a bigger plan for me. That building that I thought was mine, it wasn't my building. That wasn't for me. That wasn't for me. So whatever you're going through, guys, is temporary. That might not be for you, whatever you're upset about. It's something else awaiting you that's better. That's better. That you're going to look back and say, oh, I can't believe I was upset about that. I can't believe I was upset about him or her or whatever. It might be about a relationship, guys. Said, God, I got rid of that. Thank God, I'm free. It was stressful. I was in a stressful relationship. I know what it's like to be freed. I know what it's like to decide that you needed to do something different, that this person that's not meant for you. When you can decide that, guys, and set yourself free, it's a wonderful feeling. Y'all better ask somebody. It's a wonderful feeling when you can set yourself free. Some of you guys on this call have been divorced or going through a divorce. It's a reason for that. And I'm not saying you got to get a divorce. I don't believe in divorce. But if you got to do it, if it's to help you keep your sanity, guys, do what you got to do for you. You only have one life. You don't get to have two physical parts of your life. I'm not going to talk about the other spirit part of it. We're not going to get into that. But your physical body, oh my gosh, guys. You don't get to come back here twice. So what you going to do about whatever you're in, guys? What you going to do about it? Are you going to do something about it? Have you learned from your experience? So I wanted to come on here, guys, and talk about reducing your stress. How to manage your stress. My name is TessTims. I'm with TessTims Institute. I'm an international speaker, trainer, mentor, coach, and author. If you'd like to get in touch with me, you can reach me on Facebook, Insta Message, or you can send me an email at test38@gmail. Or you can send me an email at test38@gmail again. I love you guys to the moon and back. Take care and have a wonderful day. Love y'all.